Yo, what's going on everybody? List of Legends here, bringing you back another Total Drama video. Now I've seen the views, read your comments. It's no secret that Total Drama is one of the biggest highlights on my channel, so I thought I would go back and make one more video talking about the fixing of Total Drama All-Stars. If you want to check out the previous two videos I've done, I'll of course leave a link down in the description. Also, if you want to see more Total Drama content like this, which I'm sure a lot of you do, be sure to click that like and subscribe button so I know what content to do next. Without further interruptions, let's begin. Returning back to good old Camp Wawanakwa, it was announced that 14 All-Star worthy characters would make the return to the island. Wait, back up. Only 14? Yes, you heard me right. For a quote-unquote All-Star season, having only 14 characters really does make the season fall short, especially when you're comparing it to seasons like World Tour and Action. So I think that's something we need to definitely change. With a now newly upgraded number of contestants, which let's say 22, since that's the same number of contestants that competed in Total Drama Island. Now getting into who's going to fill up these spots, while I did enjoy some of my favorite characters like Duncan, Alejandro, and Heather, there were some rather questionable ones like Sam and Sierra that really make you wonder why they were chosen, besides the point of who was easier to work with. Another problem with having an All-Star season right after only one season of new competitors was it really limits the number of characters who would qualify as an All-Star. So as I stated in my part 2 video, I think combining the Revenge cast and Pakachiwa cast is really the best move we can make because it gives us more variety of characters to choose from. So that makes the most sense to me. How it would go in order would of course be Total Drama Island as the start, then Action, World Tour, then the cast of both Revenge of the Island and Pakachiwa cast together as one large cast. We'll also be including a couple of seasons of screen time for them, that way they have more character development and progression, which gives us more plot points to explore. Next up, it's time to choose the All-Star worthy cast, for real this time at least. So I think I'm going to stick with having the cast we saw canonically, with of course removing Sam and Sierra. I don't think I need to explain why, they're both just really annoying, especially with Sierra. I don't even want to start on her. Everyone else is fine for the most part, it really doesn't matter nor affect the show in a negative way. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I think that gives us 12 characters and we need to find 10 more. When looking at the Revenge and Pakachiwa cast together, it really does open the door to better characters that would fit in with this season. And I think nobody is going to argue when picking Sean and Brick, as Sean is a pretty cool character with his zombie apocalypse level survival skills, and Brick having his rivalry with Joe, and is a total hero for sure. Assuming of course we keep the heroes versus villain theme going. Next I'm going to choose Maria, Sugar, and Sky. Sky being pretty athletic is pretty similar to Zoe, which they could make for some really nice moments between the two. Sugar being a conniving backstabber could really cause some drama, which is the whole point of the show. And Maria I think could stir the same drama up with Mike as we saw before, so why not add her as well. Now for them underdogs, because you gotta have them underdogs. I think it's necessary to bring in Harold and Dawn, as it seems people really want them back. Harold is by far one of the coolest characters, always doing something funny on screen. Now Dawn didn't really do anything, so we'll give her another shot, and see what she can really do this time. The last three I'm choosing will be Owen, Topher, and Justin. Owen is pretty much the face of Total Drama, so I think it's crucial to add him. And Justin is pretty much an equal to Alejandro, so I'm going to pick him as well. Lastly, I'll be picking Topher just because, why not? So with this new All-Stars cast, we can start this season off right this time. Now as of for the theme, assuming we do heroes versus villains, we would have the team for the villains being Scott, Alejandro, Heather, Courtney, Duncan, Lightning, Topher, and Maria, Justin, Sugar, and Joe. For Team Hero, that gives us Lindsay, Gwen, Cameron, Mike, Zoe, Sky, Sean, Dawn, Harold, Brick, and Owen. Now I gotta say, this cast is actually pretty dang good, and can explore more into the characters' interactions, which definitely there needs to be more of that, since All-Stars really was just Heather and Joe bickering who's in charge until she's eliminated like the next episode. So yeah, there needs to be a lot more interesting interactions. At this point, we have a cast of 22 characters battling it out with heroes versus villains. In case some of you didn't notice, I of course made the correct teams with Gwen being a hero and Courtney being a villain. That of which shouldn't happen in the first place and makes All-Stars really fumble the bag and derailing its characters left and right. So no Gwen, Courtney, Duncan love triangle. Alejandro doesn't do his why aren't my legs working kind of thing, as it didn't really benefit him at all. Yeah, I don't know what the writers were thinking on that one. And now we got the biggest downfall of All-Stars, that being Mal. I really don't want to cut him out completely, so how about we revamp him into actually being a good villain? Like make him do more than just breaking items. So we'll have him actually strategize and show that there is something evil going on in Team Hero. We'll have Alejandro bust him and use the disc to further prove who Mal really is. And Zoe, of course, already having actual suspicion much earlier on than she originally did. There is no way you can tell me she didn't figure it out until the finale. She's Mike's girlfriend and closer than anyone else. It really made me feel like nobody had a brain in All-Stars. So let's say Mal sabotages things to his advantage, thus eliminating some people like Cameron, Topher, maybe even Heather, showcasing he is a true strategic god, and then have Alejandro do his thing, get revenge on Mal. There's just a lot of more ways they could have handled this so much better, honestly. So to sum up, Mal gets found out a lot earlier, and Mike gets back in control and has all his personalities in check. And Maria can also play a part, maybe have her bring Vito in and out, which showcases all Mike's personalities trying to battle Mal. Honestly, anything is better than that stupid reset button. I also think it would be great to see more Brick and Joe's rivalry, especially with the heroes versus villain theme going on. There's a lot of directions they could go for that. Maybe even see a confrontation or rivalry between Sugar and Owen. There's really just a lot of untapped potential for this cast. The interactions could be endless. I'd even like to see Justin and Alejandro do some scheming on the side. There's just a lot we could see unfold this season. But what about the epic finale? Who should we see battle it out for the $1 million? Who will be the true total drama all-star? And getting into that, I think it would obviously make sense to have one hero, one villain. So why not do Justin versus Harold, or even Scott versus Courtney, as most fans originally wanted, which does kind of feel like a Heather versus Alejandro kind of thing, but hey, at least it's a new winner, because a good chunk of the cast has potentially already won a season. Or if you actually want to see a double winner, why not Sugar versus Owen? Then make Owen the true total drama all-star. I mean, he's already the face, so why not? Out of all the winners, I wouldn't mind seeing Courtney win or Harold win, as long as the win feels earned. As a bonus round, I thought it would be interesting if they did an all-star season with the teams being all the generations against each other. So that's right, 3 teams. Island versus Revenge versus Pakachiwa. By far, I think that would be the most interesting out of everything I've talked about. It would make for a really interesting season. It would really earn the title Total Drama All-Stars. Now I think it would be pretty biased to say obviously I think Gen 1 is by far the best cast in my opinion. Most of the characters actually felt like real people, and the stereotype actually felt quite accurate, especially with characters like Harold, Duncan, and Gwen. It's such a shame All-Stars turned out the way it did, and if you're like me, you wish you could have been a writer on the show and actually made All-Stars feel like the best season, instead of that hot mess we got. As we sit and wait for the Total Drama reboot to arrive, which hopefully will be sometime soon, and doesn't end up being a total flop, but who knows. Alright viewers, I think that crosses off the final fixing of Total Drama All-Stars on our list. Let me know what list you'd like to see next. With all that said, I look forward to seeing you with our next list.